My heart and my concern is that the voices of the American people are heard. Because if we can't truly capture the voices of the American people, we'll never truly know their heart, and we won't be able to lead the country in a way that it needs to be led. I think that the decisions of what the governors have done is proof by itself that we are on our way full-blown to socialism and communism, as we've seen through the lockdowns and the shutdowns and the closures of churches and businesses and violating our constitutional rights. So I believe that if we do not take a stand for freedom now, our voice will forever be lost. I'm a pastor's wife. My husband was a veteran with the United States Air Force. He was a former police officer. And we love God and country, and we're not going to let our country fall to socialism and communism. And there's millions of patriots all across America that feel the same way as us. So we will fight, and we will win. And I'm not necessarily saying physical fighting. What I'm saying is we will fight for the constitutional freedoms that we have given by God.
I support him for many reasons. The first of which is because he is America first. I feel like in America, it's been so, I feel like the left, the right, they're constantly fighting, playing good cop, bad cop, and they really, I feel like they really don't care about the American people. And I feel like President Trump is the first person in a long time to come in and say, American people matter. What we want and need matters. It's not about everything else. It's not political. It's about what's going to help us make our country better for the little people. And we are the people, whether we're little, or corporate America, it matters. And I feel like he's the first president in a long time. He actually feels like the third party. He was just smart enough to run as a Republican so he could win. But I feel like he is the Patriot Party. We are one of the last bastions of hope on the planet of true freedom. I mean, we do have other free countries, but if America goes, then everybody can go. It's going to be a domino effect, and I know there's people on the left who don't understand that, and they think they're doing the right thing. I'm not talking about like the average person. They have good hearts, but they don't see the bigger picture of the infiltration of communism, the infiltration of socialism, which always leads to communism. It's a lose-lose, and we cannot lose. And we didn't lose. Honestly, today, I think there's going to be a lot of back and forth, and I don't think they're going to have a resolution today, unfortunately. I think this is going to come down to the wire. For me, personally, I'm going to keep rallying. For me, personally, I'm going to keep praying. You can see Jesus is above Trump. Jesus is my savior. Trump is my president. That's how it works for me, personally. I believe that Trump was chosen for this time to be our leader. And I believe that God is in control of that. And whatever happens, I'm still going to trust God, and I'm still going to move forward as a patriot and as a Christian. Whatever happens, I am definitely more politically minded than I've ever been in my life. But it seems like the liberal left always wants to take security out and bring chaos in. And I cannot let that go anymore. As an American citizen, I have to do whatever I can legally to change that for the betterment of every American.
For the last 4 years, Donald Trump has done a lot for this country, and everybody realized that. A lot of people realize it now, but for me, I can see the country start changing when President Trump became elected president. So since then, I have a full trust on President Trump. I feel safer with Donald Trump than I feel, with different elected. At the moment, things are very bad for this country, and I want to stand up and stand up for Donald Trump. He's confront with everything, and Donald Trump stood up for us, to fight for what we need, and I'm support him 200%. Whatever happens. I escaped from Vietnam when I was 16, and all I have is just short. I don't have shirt, I don't have thongs, shoes, I don't have money, but I have my freedom. I learned the experience and the freedom that we don't have, and that's why I came to this country, and I think this country is great, for the last 40 years, but things are changing at the moment, and that got to be stopped. And, it's not America. It's they try to to control people with different things. Like at the moment in California, they tie your legs up, they tie your hand up, and they cover your face with your mouth and breathe. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to fight. They want you to sit there to listen to what they say, which is they are evil. You know, what they do is evil, you know, to this country, and we're not standing up for this, you know, for next generation. American gone. This is the last chance for us to fight, and we will not give in, doesn't matter what, all right? And that's the way we believe, and that's the way we are out here. Look, all the young people and the old age 80, young as 5 years old coming out here. I love this feeling. So everyone come out and fight for American, fight for your life, fight for your next generation, fight for your kids, fight for the people of USA.
One of the reasons why we're here is because of the love of this country. You know, this nation is one nation under God. And I believe that a lot of our religious freedoms is being, you know, it's in jeopardy, under attack. The patriotism, the foundation of this country, is starting to unravel by a lot of groups that really want to see this country destroyed. You know, I believe that there's no nation that's greater than, you know, the United States of America. And because of that, I'm here because, you know, this is like the last land of defense. You know, we need to stop making excuses because this country gives us opportunities to go from nothing to something. And so I'm here to be with amongst patriots. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. You know, it's really a patriotism thing. And so it's the reason why I'm here. And for, you know, so many people want to call his presidency racist. You know, I've accomplished a lot under his presidency. It's the reason why I'm here. I'm an elected official, first African American in my city, you know, and it has happened under his watch. And it's unfortunate that media want to paint racism behind it. And the only time racism is ever brought up is because of the media, when people are talking about it. You know, people want to start seeing unity in this country. And so it's so important to really share that. You know, it's exciting to see people that love this country. And I think, you know, at the end of the day, this just really just woke people up. It really just empowered people and encouraged people to come out and to say, hey, I love America. We're doing it together, you know, regardless of color, nationality, even religion. You know, we're doing this together to show.
I immigrated to United States from communist Czechoslovakia 30 years ago. So I wanted to explain to people what these globalists are doing, that America is the last standing front, and they want to break our country into the one world government, new world order. And so I was talking on those topics, also explaining that we the people are the power. I've never traveled because, you know, in communism you cannot leave. And I've heard about America from a friend, and I just wanted to come to this land of opportunity. I wanted to experience the American dream. And when I came here, unfortunately, within a short few years, I found out that these globalists are here as well, and that they've been working very quietly underneath the surface for a very long time. And so what we are seeing with the COVID-19 right now is not just something that happened. That's the result of years, some 200 years in working. But it gives us really great opportunity to see everything in plain sight. And now we can decide, what do we want to do with it? Do we allow this tyranny to continue, or are we ready now to claim our freedom back, our true freedom, which we never truly had? Several options how it can play out, but either way, the message for Americans and people around the world is that we must stand up. We must stand up, we must resist, and we have to go after these traitors. We have to go after these dictators, because we are the power, we the people. And they are afraid of us, and we need to make our stand heard. We need to be visible, so it's everyone needs to go and needs to go to claim their freedom.